Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Am I live? Am I live? Testing 1 2. Am I live? I think we're live. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. We're here. Let me get the intro music set up. What is it? Wednesday already? Oh my gosh, Wednesday. The week is already almost over. Oof. I'm telling you, man, time goes by so quick. Once it's Wednesday, like the week is over. That's the way I see it. I don't know, but once it's Wednesday, man, the weekend is it's over. I mean, the week is over. It's like you just got to get through today. Then tomorrow's Thursday. Then tomorrow's like all right, let me just chill. Then comes Friday. Friday, like yeah, Friday payday. Hey, good morning, Lou and Petty. Good morning. Good morning. I'm already thinking about Friday because once Friday comes, January's over. 1 month already out of the new year. That's crazy, man. That's just time goes by quick, man. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh. I'll be right back. I hit the man cave. Shout out to you, Rational Time. Shout out to you. Yeah, enjoy. I got a place that all my friends like to go. Where like it better here than with their wives back home. It's where they come when they want to get away. Sometimes with the pressures of life, you need to blow off steam late at night in a way that only a man can feel. Down at the man cave, sometimes it gets kind of hot. Why not? Down at the man cave, the wives are around to say, turn that thermostat off. It's my place, so I say it goes. But we like to keep it on the down low. Wouldn't want the word to get around. Cause most people wouldn't understand the real ways of a real man. Well, these days, we're a rare breed. Down in the man cave, sometimes it gets kind of hot and the shirts come off. Down at the man cave, the wives all around to tell us, put them back on. Late at night, early in the morning, every day, a different story at the man cave. The man cave. Another night, another day. So much time wasted away with a man cave. A real man like me, the Latino, living life like evil Knievel. Wouldn't believe all the risk that we had to take. A real man that's proud and brave, just taking all the things he craves. And where he gets it from, well, there's just one place. Down at the man cave, sometimes it gets pretty hot. Quite a lot. Down at the man cave, the wives are around to say, well, turn that shit off. The man cave. Hey, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday. Good morning, Lua and Petty. Good morning, Hobo Chili Recipe. Good morning, Tina Harnaga. Good morning, Mr. Crypto. What's up, what's up? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. What a beautiful any morning, not being in New York, it's a beautiful morning, ladies and gentlemen. Every morning not being in New York is a beautiful. I love you, Gatito. You always show up when I start the show. I kid you not. I was playing the man cave. My cat was chilling at the window. I was just looking at him. I'm like, when is he gonna come over? And as soon as I start the show, he comes through. It's like he knows. Look at him. He wants all the mic time. You're so cute, puppy. You're so cute. I swear. I was getting ready for the show. I was sitting here for like 20 minutes, and he's over there by the window. As soon as I go live, he just shows up. Yo, it's like Ah, man, he's so cute, man. Now you interrupt me. Now look at this guy, man. He just takes over, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. You know I love to cover New York. I'm from New York. That's what I know. Been there for over 30 years. And New York never fails to give me content for this morning show. It's probably one of the reasons I get to do most of this. I get content. I'm never short for content because of New York. I can always count on New York for doing something stupid or committing a crime from yesterday's show to today. I can always count on New York to commit a crime, to do something stupid or robbery. Something happens for me to have something to talk about. That's why I go to New York. New York is my man. Keep committing those crimes. I don't want you to keep committing them. I'm just saying, like, you commit these things and they end up on the internet. It gives me something to talk about. I don't know if I said it the right way or not, but just keeping it real here, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Mitchell Hutchin. Good morning. Good morning. So, New York, shout out to you for being you. Or else, if I was in New York, I'll be really, really upset because, hey, good morning, Booker Bradley. I'll be really, really upset living in New York because I have to go through this. But this, I don't know if you guys know who the hell is Michael Rappaport. Michael Rappaport is like this big leftist, always cursing out Trump or, oh, yeah, you Republican. Boo, 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 boo. He's always, I don't know, he's one of those crazy guys. But then I enjoy when you hear these like Hollywood liberals experience what regular people experience. And they're like, what the hell is going on? I thought we were helping these people. I thought we were, build back better. I thought we were doing good. I thought we were hoping change. I thought we got rid of the bad man. And then when they experience crime on their own, they're like, what the hell? So let's check out Michael Rappaport. He's witnessing a crime in progress right in front of him. Oh, let's check this out.
Yo, I'm looking at this shit. This dude, this motherfucker. Yo, this dude is. I can't believe I'm seeing this shit. This motherfucker. Yo, this fucking guy just filled his 2 bags up with everything in Rite Aid right here on 80th and 1st Avenue. He's walking down the street like shit is Gucci. Look at me in my face like what's good. I was watching him the whole time. My man just went Christmas shopping in January. He had the condoms, the shampoo.
Hey, Michael, we've been watching these videos for like 2 years already. Since St. George Floyd passed away, we've been watching these kind of videos. Since St. George Floyd, we've been seeing this. Yeah, he's 50 years old. I apologize. The guy's like older than me, right? I don't even say Gucci, yo. That's just Gucci, yo. Like, so, I could talk New York, yo, dead ass B, but I don't talk like that all the time. Like, yo, dead ass B, yo, oh, that was my Yankee hat. Where's my Yankee hat? I don't go around talking like that all the time. Like, yo, dead ass B, yo, look at that, boop, yo, stealing that, yo, what you doing, yo. In New York, you say a lot of yo's because you're like, yo, you gotta get loud. It's I don't know, man. Yo, what you doing? Yo, what you doing? You don't know somebody, yo. Excuse me. You're like, yo. It's a lot of yo's there. So he's over here talking about Gucci. I'm like, Rappaport's like 50 years old. Guy's like 50 years old. One more time. Let's watch this video. I want to watch. Yo, that's Gucci, man. That's Gucci. But let me see right here.
I can't believe, dude.
So the irony, look at this. The security guard's right there. What is the security doing? And this guy's walking out with a bunch of stuff. Nice shoes. He got some Jordans on. He's just walking out shopping, walking out. Security's right there. What's the point of security? To do nothing. So why even have security? Look at that. Security's right there. That's a nice shot. Recording security. Security can't do nothing about it.
Can't believe I'm seeing this shit.
And this is on 80th and 1st, ladies and gentlemen. When you go to New York and Manhattan, the coast, except for like the Lower East Side where the projects are at, everything else on the coast of even uptown, anything around the water is like where these celebrities live at, these rich Jews. Oh, sorry. Let's just say most of the producers, the directors, the real estate, the bankers, the rich Jews. Oh, sorry. In New York City, live on the coast of Manhattan, where the rent is very expensive. So on the Upper East Side and the Upper West Side, so like 80th, 79th Street. I think all of the east from 116th. No. 96th Street, right? Metropolitan Hospital. Anything below Metropolitan Hospital, I think it's 90th Street. Because they have the projects and then the hospital, because I used to work there. You have the hospital and then you have the projects across the street. Then you cross the street, you have like a center, some stores, and a Muslim I don't want to see the whatever. And then on the other side, you start getting the big condos and the expensive stores. So that one block is 90th Street. It divides the projects and the rich people. So that one block is like a barrier. Man, let me see if I can show you guys. I'm over here talking and I can show you guys. I'm over here talking. I could show you guys. My bad. Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your patience. Here we go. All right, so I want to show you something about New York real quick. So here you got Harlem. It's very dangerous here. The demographics, I guess you could probably Harlem, East Harlem, Morningside Heights. This is Washington Heights. No, Washington Heights is more up here. Washington Heights is up 145th Street. I think Morningside is becoming nice. So you see the parks. You have Central Park over here. Wherever Central Park is at is all rich. Forget about it. You got Central Park right here. Everything, Riverside Park, East Harlem. So you got 110th. My bad, folks. I apologize. 110th. So you have 196th Street. Was it 96th Street? No, you still got some projects here. 100. You still got some projects over here. So 96th Street right here. 96th Street. This is where you really divide. Bam, right here. You got the rich. Then you got the financial district down here, Chinatown. The Lower East Side, you have a bunch of projects over here. Or is it Stuyvesant Town? I'm getting confused. I'm the Jew. Yeah, there's a lot of Jews in Washington Heights. But it's really more on the Morningside right here. Very expensive rent. Very, very expensive. Beautiful. I used to work here too. I used to work all of Manhattan. But I left because it was very dangerous. Like Harlem, I hated working in Harlem. I'm keeping it real. I hated working in East Harlem. Morningside Heights was okay. Washington Heights was getting dangerous. Uh, But this is like nice area. So 80th and First, where this happened, is all the way over here. Oh, you can't see the arrow. But you see where it says Upper East Side, where the East is at? No, I'm lying. This is 79th Street. So it was all the way over here. So this is all rich. It's like $4,000-$5,000 rent right here. Very expensive. One day we go over the rents. And then you got Chelsea, Gramercy. Just so you could get an idea, ladies and gentlemen, of Manhattan. So when the crime starts spilling all the way down here, it becomes news. But if the crime happens in Harlem and Washington Heights or in the Bronx, nobody really cares. But once the crime starts happening over here, yeah. All right, so that was Michael Rappaport right there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there's a picture of him right here. So this is the guy that's over here talking about Gucci. Yo, look at me in the face. Yo, we're good. My man's just went Christmas shopping in January. He had the condoms, the shampoo. So that's how he speaks, you know. The actor repeated the Christmas stopping comment and tagged Major Eric Adams. Account in the caption for it. Duke just went Christmas shopping at Rite Aid. Rappaport wrote, I'm tripping. This happened in broad daylight like it was nothing. I mean, this has been going on for 2 years, Michael Rappaport. Like, now you get to see this. Eric Adams, yo. So this is a 50-year-old Rappaport still talking like, yo, what's good? What's Gucci? Yo. Saved by the Bell actor Mario Lopez. Shout out to Mario Lopez. That guy is one of my favorites. Was among the many commenters saying, dude, looked up to the security guard and said, sup? I don't know what these people are writing. The video is the latest, making the rounds on social media that purported shoplifters making bold theft and at retail and grocery stores that critics blame on soft approaches to prosecutions that have emboldened people to commit low-level crimes. Reported store losses are on the rise, with $719,458 losses per $1 billion in sales in 2020, according to the National Retail Federation. So we're going to have to take a look at this. Losses on the rise, folks. So this report came out on October 9th. I think we covered this one. So Michael Rappaport is just firsthand seeing this stuff, right? When you got the rich liberals, the rich Hollywood elites, they start experiencing this. This is when they're going to start voicing for change. Oh, we need to do something about it. But weren't you supporting Black Lives Matter last couple of years ago with George Floyd? Weren't you supporting that made certain individuals want to go out and rhyme? You created this. Now you want to do something about it. Now you want to make videos, recording. Oh, look at this dude. You wanted this. You wanted to defund the police. Remember that? Michael Rappaport. Remember when you wanted to do all that? Remember when you said, F Trump, man? You were the... Oh, man, if I could play some of his stupid videos. This guy, 50 years old, trying to be young and hip. Yo, I know what the kids like, yo, man, act your age, man. You're a father. Act your age. Try to talk normal. Like, try to talk like an adult. How about that? You'll be trying to like, yeah, yo. What are you, a DJ now? You self-scratch. Chicka. That's how you talk. Michael Rappaport, talk your age, man. So, third world NYC drugstore. Like, now you got me talking like that, man. Yo, freaking guy, man. Good morning, Dennis Race. Good morning. Good morning, Danny Real Jr. This guy over here. Thanks to a citywide shoplifting tsunami, bare necessities are now luxuries on drugstore shelves. So you go to a pharmacy in New York, In New York, there's pharmacies everywhere. Every corner has a pharmacy. You have the old school, you have the old school buildings, and they have like a Rite Aid, Walgreens, Duane Reade. Go to New York and you will never find short of a bodega, a deli, or a pharmacy. That's the one beautiful thing about New York that I personally like. You can find things in New York 24 hours, 7 days a week. You can find food, you can find whatever you want. I used to work at, I loved, one of my best jobs was probably working at a hotel in Midtown on 50th Street. And one guy once gave me $100 to go get him some condoms. And he like, keep the change, but go get me some good condoms. I'm like, all right, cool. So, I told my boss, I worked overnight. Took the $100. I went to the Rite Aid, got this guy some nice condoms, and I made a $70 tip because I'm a nice person. I was doing in-room service. So I was very nice, I took care. Anybody asked me? Once, once this guy wanted me to take care of his wife. I didn't because I was working, and I got nervous too because I'm like, what is this real? I, I'm like, I missed that job, man. It's one of the best jobs, man. So look at the security guards and look at that empty shelves. Damn, I remember. I think this is 80th Street. So you see people just shoplifting. You can't even see it.
Hold on. Oh, that looks great. Hold on. Come on, come here, Zoe. What's up, guys? I want to see how far you guys get.
They're going to go home.
Oh, there you go. Come here, Zoe. Come here. There you go.
So they don't. So this was back from October. We've been covering since I started doing this show. Like I said, New York, especially New York. I focus more on New York. I know other things are happening in other states, but New York, where New York goes, the world goes. I'm sad to report also that the second officer that got shot on Saturday passed away yesterday. Let's see if I could bring that up. Oh, the Charlie Brown star passed away. Let's go check out some top news, ladies and gentlemen. Peter Robbins, original Charlie Brown voice actor, dead at 65. What a young age, man.
I just don't understand it. Instead of feeling happy, I feel sort of let down.
You need involvement. You need to get involved in some real Christmas project. How would you like to be the director of our Christmas play?
Me? You want me?
I like Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown was like a feel good. I don't know what's with Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown was just a feel good cartoon. You could just put it on and a Charlie Brown Christmas, and just a simple. The dog. It was just a simple cartoon, man. So innocent. Unless somebody tries to ruin Charlie Brown for me, but I just think Charlie Brown is innocent. I don't know. It's just innocent. They're just innocent characters, you know. Peppermint Patty. This is Peppermint Patty. Damn. You know, the New York Post always puts these articles, right? And then I click on them because of the girls. Like clickbaits, man. They put the girl there so you could click on it. All right. What Russians? Look at these Russian women. They didn't even talk about the officer. Oh, here we go. I forgot to play this one. I have this one on deck. So yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, this happened in a hospital. I got the video pulled up too. So this happened in a hospital yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. Where do you think you can be safe in New York? You think you go to a hospital and be safe? Nah. You go to a hospital in New York, you might get shot. The good thing is you're already at the hospital. But in New York, you might get shot at a hospital. You may get shot crossing the street. You may get shot sitting in your car. It doesn't matter. You could be the best person in the world, ladies and gentlemen. You're probably going to get shot in New York. And being in a hospital makes it no difference. I got the video right here. I'm going to play for you right now, ladies and gentlemen. I got you, ladies and gentlemen. I got you. Got you. You know, I come with the videos. So check this out, folks. Check this out, man. Look at this. You got a guy in a hoodie and a mask. Shoots this guy in blue over here at the hospital, at the emergency room. I think there's a kid right here in the bottom of your screen. That's Oh no, that's not a kid. Oh, my bad. That's not a kid. So even up close, he misses. Yeah, that was like he was like their intended target. So this happened. Sorry, my cat just got in front of me again. This guy, man. So the gunman who shot a fellow patient at the Jacoby Hospital Center emergency room. The gunman who shot a fellow patient at the Jacoby Medical Center room was arrested hours later when his check-in information at the hospital helped connect him to the crime. So this idiot, he checked in. He checked into the hospital, and that's how the cops found him. So he registered his name. Keeper Martinez, 25, was busted just before midnight Tuesday, nearly 12 hours after the incident that threw the ER into lockdown, and charged with attempted murder, reckless endangerment, and criminal possession of a weapon. Hey, in New York, that's a model citizen. I don't think that guy is going to go to jail or anything, right? District Attorney Alvin Braggs, because as long as the criminal doesn't kill anybody, it's not a crime in New York, right? We've been covering this since day one. It's January 26th. We started doing season 2 of this show January 2nd, January 3rd. And I've covered so many crimes from New York that I haven't even been able to pay attention to the rest of America. Since Eric Adams has gotten sworn in into New York City, 2 officers are dead, 5 cops have been shot at, crimes, robbery, an 11-month-old baby got shot. So what happened? I thought we were going to get a new mayor. I thought we were going to get a new city. What happened? What's going on? What is this? Promises broken again? We got to give you more time. Is it de Blasio's fault? What's going on, Eric Adams? I thought you were going to bring the swag to New York City because New York was swagless, right? All New York was missing was some swag, you know, some swag, right? That's what New York City was missing, according to you. But yet, now you want to bring gun control. Oh, the guns, the guns, the guns. No, man, address your people. How about that? Start addressing the people. So this guy, not only was he a hitman and he failed at killing the person he was trying to kill, he wrote his information in the check-in. Ginger. My cat is playing with the headphone and now he's knocking things out. This guy over here, man. So he was initially apprehended in the confines of the 32nd precinct up in Harlem, covering northeastern Harlem, when his sister called 911 to report that he was in possession of a gun. Authorities said so. His sister turned him in, Keeper Martinez. So from Jacoby Hospital and in the Bronx and Pelham Parkway, he probably took the 12 bus. He probably hopped onto the 12 bus because the 12 bus goes into Manhattan and got him into Harlem. When the police arrived, the gun had already been secured and was not in his possession. So he got rid of the gun. Further details on that incident were not immediately known. Police then determined that he had signed in at Jacoby hours earlier and connected him to the shooting, cops said. The reason for his check-in was unclear, but it wasn't for any bodily injuries. Martinez fired 4 times at the 35-year-old man in the hospital waiting room at 12:30 p.m., ladies and gentlemen. This happened at 12:30 p.m., broad daylight, lunchtime, 12:30. So criminals are waking up earlier now. You know, usually crimes happen at night. You know, the criminals got to get their sleep. Criminals like to wake up at noon, you know. I got to go wake up and commit some crimes. They don't wake up at 6 a.m. to commit crimes. No, nobody really wakes up at 6 a.m. Unless you're like a banker, unless you work like at Wall Street maybe. But other than that, criminals don't really wake up early in the morning to commit crimes. So 12:30 is kind of early. Look, both Martinez and his victims are known to the department, cops said. Martinez has 6 prior arrests. The most recent was in May 2020 for possession of a knife and narcotics. His busts dating back to 2015 have been for assault, grand larceny, weapon possession, drug-related offenses. The victim remained at Jacoby recovering Wednesday morning. Derek Jackson of Teamsters Local 237 represents hospitals. Police in New York City said Tuesday that the hospital has been rife with violence in recent months. Today was the 4th gun incident in 14 months. So in 14 months, there's been 4 gun accidents. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. Incredible, incredible. Can't even go to a hospital. It's not safe. All right. So we're going to go to our favorite mayor, ladies and gentlemen, Eric Adams from New York. Our favorite mayor. This guy. Let's listen to Major Swag. Let's see what Major Swag has to say. Bring in that swag, Major. Let's
People
go.
don't know that a police officer is responsible for
That's right.
responding to crime 24 hours a day.
That's right.
There's no such thing as being off duty technically.
Why does he look like he's on the set of Sesame Street? That looks like the Sesame Street steps, right?
If you see a crime and you don't take action as a police officer, you could be held accountable for that. So why are we using our tax dollars to pay for an officer to be here for 8 hours, and then 16 hours he's going to one of our 5 neighboring counties and protecting them? That makes no sense. No, I want you here in the city. I want you to go to the cleaners. I want you to go to the churches, the supermarket, your children to be in our schools. We shouldn't have 40-something% of officers residing out. You are paying for other counties to be safe.
Yo. I don't know if you know this, Mayor. A lot of the rookie cops, like the cop that got shot, they got the 2 rookie cops that got killed. I think they were still living with their parents. Most cops, not most, but a majority live with their parents. Let me see if I can pull that up. At least in the beginning, until you start making your money with the overtime. But you live, you live with your parents when you start a cop. You got to work like 5 years to get your money up. Oh, I should have pulled that up. Man, I should. I'll see if I could get that information.
This thing is being off duty technically. If you see a crime and you don't take action as a police officer, you could be held accountable.
Like the 2 officers that went in for the 2 officers that went in for that domestic violence dispute, and now the mother came out saying maybe I shouldn't have called 911, or I should have told 911 that my son was armed. You know, parents got to be held accountable for these kids too. Because if you look at the crimes, they're also being committed by young people. We talked about this yesterday. The whole single mom situation. That guy, the 41-year-old, that just keep committing crimes, just committing crimes. Like, as a man, right? Like, what are we doing? You see these guys, these guys that they're committing these crimes that end up on the news. You read the article, and now you're finding out that they had prior arrest. So they've been doing this for a while. What are they doing out on the streets? Maybe this should be like a program getting these people to work. Like, if you've been arrested before, hey, guess what? Let's put you guys to work. Have a program working. You know, so if you want to get your own apartment, get them away from the life of crime. Because sometimes that's all you know what to do. I don't put them in some courses, learn how to invest crypto. I don't know, learn how to code. Hey, you know, making license plates, cleaning the highways. I don't know, graduating in life, just helping people. But they think just by giving money out is helping. Oh, let's just give people free money. It helps. You got to put people to work. You got to put people to do something. Teach people something. Folks, you only have one life. You only have one chance in this world. And you're going to waste it away committing crimes. You're going to waste it going in and out of jail. You only have one life. Remember, you only have one life. Once it's over, it's over. Like I've only been to jail for like 2 days out in California, which is I hate California. But those 2 days there, it should have never happened. I should never got arrested out in California for doing those stupid rallies and stuff. But I sat there and said, I'm never going back here. Why? Like, if you go there once, it teaches you, yo, I got to do what I got to do to not go back. I'd rather work. I'd rather work than be in jail. I'd rather be doing what I got to do at work, making a living, so I could pay my rent, pay my mortgage, pay whatever you want. Why waste your only life going to jail doing something stupid? Or be it in a situation that might land you in jail, or be around people that might get you into jail. You stay away from that stuff. You only get one life. Make the most of it. I don't know, I guess when you're old, when you start getting older, you start realizing how precious life is. when you're younger, you feel how invincible you are. These kids committing the crimes right now, right? 16, 15 years old. They think they could live forever, but they don't realize, man, you have so much to live. You got like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 more years of life. The things that you can do in your lifetime, you're going to throw it all away to be a gangbanger, to go rob a deli, to go rob a bodega. You could go make $15 an hour working at McDonald's now. Yeah. Why why go do crimes when you could just work at McDonald's and make as a teenager, man, $15 an hour is good money. 18, 19, 16-year olds making $15 I work with a bunch of young people, man. I hate it. I at night, I'm already looking for another job already. I'm already looking to move on. I've been there for like a month and a half. Started working at night because my rent is going up. So, I'm getting ready for that. So, I started working a second job. This morning show is my favorite job of all, this morning show. But then I work at night, and I work with a bunch of young kids, man. And this is other guy that I like. I only have one coworker. I think he's autistic. I will say it. But this kid works hard, and she starts talking to me about football, and I'm learning about it. But he works hard, so I like partnering up with him. And then you got these other young kids, man, a bunch of lazy bums. I said it. I don't care. And it just takes the joy of going to work. You want to go to work somewhere where everybody's working, everybody's doing their part. You do your part. You get in, you get out, you get your check, you go home. You don't want to go to a place where you got these lazy people working with you, these young kids. And then they look at me like I know the look they give me, like I'm a snitch, like I'm a rat and mouth hanging out because they see me working. They try to do little jokes on me. I just like, yeah. And then I have this other kid trying to find me on Instagram. I'm like, I don't have that stuff. You can't. I don't dress like this when I go to work. I put on glasses. I put on a hat. I'm talking too much. Let's get back to the show. I'm talking too much about. I don't know. It was just something that was bothering me, man. These kids, man, bunch of lazy. I'm like, you're making good money now. You're making good money. Like you're making $15 an hour, man. You haven't done. You haven't even graduated high school, and you're making this money. What are you guys complaining about? All these kids are always complaining about, the system. I'm like, you can go get a job. You can go get a car at 18 years old. You could get a gun at 18. Yeah, you could, right? You could do so much stuff at 18 years old here. What are you complaining? Live your life, work, make money. You have an opportunity. What are you complaining about? Why are you mad that they're making you do this? They don't come to work. Don't work. What the hell are you doing here? You going to work, not to work? Then don't come to work. Man, it's just how did we start talking about this? Oh yeah, not going to jail. So like just work. Just work. Make a living, make a life out of yourself. Work hard now so you can invest in yourself and perhaps have your own business when you're 25 or 30. Anyway.
Before that. So,
but yeah, man, these kids, man, they piss me off. This younger generation, and let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you something. Like when you call your credit card company, whenever you call one of these companies, say Netflix. Remember we used to call people up in customer service and used to get professional, educated people. Everywhere I go to Chipotle, I go to not Whataburger. Whataburger is cool. Let's say Chipotle or you always gonna get these people with the colored hair and the piercings and the tattoos. Everywhere you go now, you're getting this. So whenever you call like a credit card company or your cable company or somebody handling your shipping, guess who's the supervisors? Guess who the managers are? It's one of these pink hair, green haired people. that are in charge of your stuff. Think about that. This is why you realize, like, why things suck now. Why do packages get lost? Why does my food taste nasty now? Why are things late? Because of the quality of people has decreased significantly. The IQ, the mentality. Oh my gosh, like the title of the show, but it's the Biden touch. Like anything that Biden has touched has turned into crap in 1 year. Everything, folks. Like, just think about it. Think about that coffee you're drinking right now, or when you go out to eat. Does the food taste the same, or the quality? Food is getting a little bit more expensive. Well, not it's getting expensive. Things are getting more expensive, but you feel like you're not getting what you paid for. Just think about that. Next time you go out, maybe you haven't realized it yet, but just think about it. Like, wow, I'm paying more for something, but the service sucks. I'm getting less of it. Think about that next time you go out somewhere. Every single time I've gone out to eat lately, it has sucked. I don't know. It's just people maybe not cooking it right. I don't know. It's just things have been weird. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but things have just been weird. I think like Chipotle, because Chipotle, you see who's making your burrito. And I went to a Chipotle maybe like a few months ago. I think I told this story before, real quick. So they had this. Let's just say when I pull up libs of TikTok right now, which I'm going to pull it up right now. These I have to show you. You probably won't see it. I'm gonna show you guys. Let me show you guys. Like, these are the people in charge of your personal information. These are the people in charge of your food. These are your teachers right here. These are the people teaching your kids. You're beautiful. Your bundles of joy. You're created. What you created, right? Everybody wants to be, everybody, I think, wants to be a parent, right? I would like to be a parent one day, a father. I would like to be a father for my kid. But I got a decision to make. Am I going to send my kids to school when these people are the professors? These are the people teaching your kids. This is why I'm anti like public education now. I have the college degree behind me. I had professors like these in college, ladies and gentlemen. I had liberal professors that had made no sense to me. At the time that I went to college was a few years ago. I was 33 years old. I was red-pilled. And I'm like, what the hell are you saying, professor? What the hell are you teaching me? I remember in the first trimester of the semester, I got like D's, F's, and C's because I didn't know what the hell these people were saying until I started speaking like they were speaking. I started recording the classes. I started taking their notes. And then when they had to do an essay, all I had to do, I figured this out right away after failing. You got to fail to realize stuff sometimes. All I had to do was suppress my opinions, suppress the American way, be anti-American, and write what these professors wrote down on the board, their opinions, and I started getting A's and B's, and I graduated college, ladies and gentlemen. All you got to do is play the game to get a degree. You don't really learn anything. All I did was play the game. You know who made my burrito? A person like this, right? And she broke the burrito. My years of going to Chipotle, nobody has ever broken my burrito. Did I say that right? Anyways, until this, I kid you not, the person that was making my burrito broke my burrito, right? And then they get another tortilla that's not even warmed up, and then they throw everything on it. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? What all you got to do is put the stuff on the burrito and close it. How hard is your job? Like, but I didn't say nothing. I'm like, I never argue with people that handle food. I used to work in food, Never, ever argue with people that handle your food. Don't do that. Don't do that.
To be out as trans and non-binary at
What?
school. Do not come up in my comments saying that I am allowed, because I'm not. I live in Louisiana and it sucks here. So of course my response to this is to be as obnoxiously queer as possible. So I've got my rainbow hair with leopard print. I've got my rainbow glasses. Sometimes I wear pins too with various rainbow things on them. I don't have any today. I just have my COVID sticker. I wear things that do not match at all. That do not match at all. Basically, my goal is to look
Like a clown? That's your goal? So they're like a cow, a clown, a cow clown. That's your goal in life. These are the people teaching your kids how to be weird. This is why so many kids are just weird now.
like a unicorn threw me up. If I can't do that, what's the point?
This is the future, ladies and gentlemen. These are the people teaching your kids. These are the people that handle your food. These are the people that see this so this happened in Florida, ladies and gentlemen. This is what's going on in the educational. I don't know if you got the pronoun right. I think that's a she, or I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe it is a he.
County school leaders held secret meetings with their child over gender identity confusion, and now they're suing. The father says the school didn't tell him until after the student attempted suicide. Robert Grant joins us live at Clay County School headquarters. And Robert,
These are teachers teaching your boys to chop off their hot dogs, their wieners. This is, you have teachers teaching girls to be boys and boys to be girls. You got teachers confusing your kids. This is disgusting. This is why I say do not send your kids to free pre-K. In New York, they have free pre-K. They want to hold on to your kids at 3 and 4 years old. Oh, single moms, you got to go to work. You know, the system is old. We talked about this yesterday. All the grants that single mothers get, 47 grants in New York City for single mothers, so they could take away your kids and control them and mold them. You don't really raise your kids. It's like hiring a dog walker. Why have a dog if you're not going to walk your own dog? You got to pay somebody else to walk your dog every day. So don't have a dog. So don't have a kid. Why have a kid if you're going to let the government raise them? So you send your kids out to public schools. This is what happens.
focus of this lawsuit is also the reason behind a controversial bill moving through the state legislature.
Yeah, and John, part of that bill prohibits schools from withholding information about a child's well-being. It also, under current law, states that counselors don't have that obligation always. Well, this legislation looks to change that. You'll notice in this story, we've concealed the father's identity. We're also not naming the school to protect the child. A phone call on January 5th turned into a nightmare for one Clay County family.
Because our daughter attempted suicide by hanging herself in one of the bathrooms in the school.
The father says his daughter attempted suicide after a gender identity crisis, but he claims he never knew because his daughter was having secret meetings with a school guidance counselor. It's now the focus of a federal lawsuit filed against Clay County schools.
To protect the rights of parents to be able to raise their children, to direct the care of their child in accordance with their faith and without the interference of government officials.
A local counselor tells me confidentiality is protected until a child presents a danger to themselves or others. That's when, legally, parents have to be notified.
We played a story, I think, a few weeks ago of a teacher jabbing the kids in California. Who the hell do these teachers think they are to mess around with your kids? Right? Who the hell do these teachers think they are? Another look, all these schools, man.
I guess the Pfizer. I have no idea what the difference between them all are.
So let me see the backstory. A school in Colorado hosted a vaccine clinic during school hours. A 16-year-old student recorded the nurse agreeing to give him a vaccine while lying about his age. They did not ask for ID. So I'm going to skip around. It's 3 minutes. We're not going to watch all this.
You spell that for me? E-N.
I don't want to dox the kids. So let's just skip that part. So why is the poke so important? I don't know, man, but I'm not trying to spread misinformation or anything, but I'm hearing that the what's it called? The immunity. Damn, what's that called? I feel dumb like Michael Rappaport right now. That herd immunity, not herd immunity. The immunity you get from your body. Damn, I forgot the word. Look at this picture. All right, we're gonna have some fun, ladies and gentlemen. We got to cover this pigeon right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday, right, it has come to my attention that we have a certain pigeon in the audience, right? It has come to my attention and we have a pigeon in the audience. Because on my videos, I get like one dislike. So we already know who the pigeon is, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have some fun today. So shout out to Scammers Exposed. Shout out to Leone's Medicine on Facebook, ladies and gentlemen. So this video went live right after my live video yesterday, ladies and gentlemen.
Normally never really have done videos on a schedule.
People enjoy when I cover the pigeon stream. I didn't do the pigeon stream like I was going to do a Saturday, but this video relates, ladies and gentlemen. So before we get started, let's make sure because we're going to talk about the pigeon. So let's make sure everybody is.
I'm vaxxed, I'm waxed, and I'm back in action.
All right, everybody's vaxxed and waxed. All right, we're ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a congressional candidate running for the 33rd Congressional District of California. She's going to admit it here, too. She's going to say it, that she's a congressional candidate. This is a 40-something minute video, 50-something. We're not going to watch all of it. There's a reason I watch it, so you guys don't have to. But if you want to, you can watch it on Leone's Medicine or Scammers Exposed. It's on one of these pages right here. Leone's Medicine, The Hate Business, Fraud at the Border, Dr. Jane. Who's Dr. Jane? Pain Medicine, Paloma for Trump, the Fraud Queen. Paloma de Trump es contra los migrantes. Wow. The Truth About Paloma Zuniga, Radical Candidate, 33rd District Congress, California. It's a lot of pages. NACA for Trump. What does NACA stand for? Is that like an NAACP type thing? Scammers Exposed, Pendeja for Trump, and Paloma for Trump. So, damn. Team John Lee. Where's John Leone in the chat? Usually John Leone is in the chat.
Or anything like that.
Somebody sent me a message, right? And they're like, you should check this video out. And I said, why? She starts talking about the same things you were talking about yesterday, right after. And she went live, right? I'm like, yeah, I was at work yesterday. And I'm like, all right. So last night, hey, thank you, Winning TV. Thank you for the coffee, Winning TV. I appreciate that. Shout out to you. Thanks for the NYC updates and the pigeons every morning. Thank you, Winning TV. Check out Winning TV, ladies and gentlemen. Check them out. Check them out. I was like, all right, we're gonna skip around a bit.
But I wanted to
Like I said, the more content Pigeon creates, the more I have to, to make fun of it. I mean, the more I could break down the videos because people don't understand Pigeon talk. Me, ladies and gentlemen, I've been in the art. I've been in the art of Pigeon. Like Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson. Remember Mike Tyson? He used to call the pigeons. I've been learning that. I'm becoming a pigeon whisperer. Right? Like I'm learning the art of pigeonry. Is that the word? Pigeonry. So I've been mastering, ladies and gentlemen. I'm studying, but there's one trait that you have to learn about a pigeon: the narcissism. The narcissism of a pigeon. The narcissism. There's a word that was said in this video, and I'm going to take it. A pretentious opportunist. It's something that Kristen Weldon said. That's what she said in the video. And I looked up that word. Pretentious opportunist. I looked up that word. I'm like, that word Kristen Weldon said it. I'm giving Kristen Weldon, rest in peace. I'm giving her credit for that. She said it, and the pigeon tried to take that word. So now I'm going to take the word before the pigeon takes the word, because I think Kirsten was probably trying to call her a pretentious opportunist. What does pretentious mean, ladies and gentlemen? I got it right here. Pretentious, self-consciously trying to present an appearance of grandeur or importance. So this pigeon is very pretentious. Very pretentious. She's opportunistic, right? She's trying to. What's the other definition? Attempting to impress by affecting greater importance, talent, culture, etc., than it actually possesses. So the pigeon tries to make herself like an influencer. Like, I have millions of views. She says it on this video. Everything that she says it in this video. So, attempting to impress by the attempt to impress. You're gonna hear it right here. She's gonna start saying, "I never done these videos before, scheduled videos. I maybe I should try it." Because on yesterday's video, I said, "Go back to my video from yesterday." It's like she's replying to the same video I made yesterday. Because yesterday's video, I was like, I don't just turn on the camera and start talking. I write notes down. I have the links before I start the show. I just don't turn on my camera and start speaking. And then I'm going to be stuck and go, because when you hear a pigeon video, that's all you hear. 54 minutes of this video, 30 minutes of it, 32 or 34, give or take, are ands and ums. If somebody could cut this video up, they'll reduce it to like 24 minutes of pure English. The rest of it is putanist. You might be onto something right there, Danny Real Jr. Putanistic. I'm hungry. Maybe that's a word. Wow, what a smart audience, man. What a smart crowd, man. You guys are awesome. Putanistic.
I know that a lot of you are kind of left recently at a loss. And
listen to this
every now and then.
Listen to this.
As I won't be able to do it daily or anything, but maybe twice a week or something like that. Be able to have, someone else to listen to and to get your point of your news from. And
so she says the truth right there. So she's a pretentious, opportunistic right there, right? Danny Real Jr. So Kirsten Weldon has passed away 3 weeks ago, on January 6th, 20 days ago today. It will be 3 weeks tomorrow, right? So for the past 3 weeks, This pigeon has been making videos on Kirsten, but she hasn't been saying anything. She's like, hey guys, I got an update. But yet you have Kirsten's real friends, right? I don't know them. I haven't watched them. I've got to check them out because they're like on Rumble. I don't know how to, I haven't been out there. I'm going to check out Rumble. I need to get myself on Rumble too. Her real friends have, they're on a different mission. They're on a mission of seeking the truth. This pretentious, opportunistic pigeon has just been finding ways to like get that audience. And she said it right there. I know many of you are lost. Like people are lost. They can't find their news. So now you're going to move into Kirsten's time slot because you never did this. You never went live early in the morning. Now you're going to go live at the same time that she went live to take her audience. And now you're also, I guess you're using her catchphrase now also. You're using her catchphrase. So you're taking up the opportunity that this woman passed away and you're going to do everything she did to take her place. So you're trying to replace her. You're trying to get that fame instead of honoring the dead or remembering the dead that passed away. All you have been doing is trying to be a mini her, trying to imitate her, copy her style, copy her swag. You start talking like her. You do the same thing she did. Telegram. This is wrong. This is like is my idol Tim. Something will happen to my idol Tim Pool, and every day now I will start wearing a beanie and the same clothes every day. But I've been doing it actually. A putanist. I like that one. I like that one better. With the O, right? A putanistic. I like that one better. A putanistic. This pretentious a putanistic pigeon.
Point of view from a lot of things I want to talk about this morning. First of all, Biden flips out on a reporter. It's unbelievable.
We talked about this yesterday. So I'm going to skip around because this is boring. Whenever she tries to speak about politics, she's boring. This is boring.
Because you won't find too many politicians that
she has no substance. She has no point of views. She has no takes. She just goes with the wind. She goes with what's hot, what the people are saying. She has no good takes. She cannot go put on a good show about what's going on in the world because she has no. She doesn't have it. She can't do it. When she's very entertaining is when she's mad, when she's cursing at somebody. So this is where we're going to skip to that part because she's boring here.
the more we learn, the more we know about what's going on out there as far as this disease and this pandemic and everything about them is that people aren't dying from COVID at home. He said people are dying. We're friends. In the end, sometimes I say, I gotta stop. And that person probably says the same thing. Have so many people recently survived from COVID, are part of the people that are against what's going on, that survive here, as always, distractions. As I'm sharing information with you, as I'm talking about things that matter, they're attacking me and what I look like and telling me how ugly I am. Yeah, that's great. That's gonna really deter me from my mission, right? Yeah, I'm just a monster who eats her animals and tacos and and puts on a show and pretends has this dog shelter, but it's not really true, guys. Don't believe it. I also hop fences into the White House and Photoshop myself next to President Trump at the White House or use green screens or something. And
see the pigeon right now. She's talking about where we go one, where we go all, trust the plan. She's all over the place. She's never had one point of view. She goes with the flow. When MAGA was MAGA, she was going MAGA with MAGA. She goes with what's hot. She has no take. She has no point of view. This is why the pigeon is lost. And it starts getting good right here.
If you guys heard some of these accusations, they're literally insane. They said that I hopped the fence to get into the White House. No, the bottom line is that I was personally invited by President Trump, and I had such a great time. So anyway,
oh, here we go.
Block them. Okay. There you go. Okay, cool. So anyway, a lot of people are now questioning exactly what's going on, whether it is a their family members, or what recently happened to our friend, and
see, ladies and gentlemen, a minute has gone by and she hasn't said anything. This is why I can't do this to you guys. I can't let just the video play, because you're gonna be like, what the hell is Legal Latino having us watch? This is boring. This is silence. All I'm hearing is and it's like she's an engine revving up and she sounds like a revving motorcycle, right? Like
there you go.
There you go. And
I keep on deleting their messages. And hold on, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I start talking like this, let me know, please. Let me know.
1 second. I see what's going on.
Like, I'm self-conscious about the way I speak. Like, even when I'm reading or when I'm trying to say something, I slow down now. I don't want to misspeak or say something wrong. Like, I'm very self-conscious of what I'm saying now. Like, I try to be careful. I really don't want to be out here on the video like for 90 minutes and most of it is and we're already 13 minutes and 40 seconds in this video and we have learned nothing. Look, she's on her phone while you have your viewers. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you guys for tuning in, for watching me. Your time is valuable. You only get 24 hours out of your day, and you're giving me 90 minutes in the morning to watch me or listen to me.
So anyway, guys,
I'm not going to waste your time, ladies and gentlemen, while I'm on my phone. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I got to play around with my phone, okay? Hold on. Everybody, hold on. All of you, hold on. That's disrespectful to the audience that you have. This pigeon gets a lot of people watching her because she talks about Kirsten, right? So when you have the audience attention, you give them your best. This is why the pigeon doesn't talk about me or promotes me, because if she promoted me on her videos, people will come and watch me and be like, damn, this Legal Latino is pretty cool. This Legal Latino is kind of funny. I think I am. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But I want her to talk about me so she could promote me and everybody will come over here and watch me, because I will win people over. I'm in the people business to win, this is why I appreciate you guys. I got to earn that. I work hard to earn your viewership. There's so many videos to watch on YouTube. You could be watching something else, but you're watching me, and I appreciate that. That's why I try to put on the best show that I can, entertaining. We take some takes, we talk about what's going on in the world, America, we laugh about it. I try to be different. I don't want to sound like somebody else. Something new, something refreshing, something for the morning. But this pigeon, man, she has an audience, and this is how you treat them. You're on your phone. You're wasting people's time.
Let me know what you think of. Let me know what you think of Biden going off on this report about inflation. The bottom line is that we can't make this stuff up. We're getting hit at the gas station. We're getting hit everywhere else, everywhere we go. check out the comments from these people. Listen, look at what they're saying. Easily distracted. Stay on topic as they are making a page with my name on it. So this is the kind of stuff that we've been dealing with for forever. You know, this is the kind of stuff that we've been dealing with, and but remember this: we always find a solution. Let me tell you something. For those of you who are,
tell me that did not sound like Kamala Harris right there. Let me tell you something. Tell me that wasn't like a Kamala Harris.
We did it. We did it, Joe. You're going to be the next president of the United States.
When you listen and watch the pigeon, think about her being this burrito, right? We talked about Chipotle. Imagine going to Chipotle, right? Let me get the pigeon burrito. You get the flour tortilla. You get a little bit of Hillary Clinton rice. You get some Kamala Harris beans. You put some pigeon meat on that. And then you put some AOC all out crazy guacamole on that burrito. You get it wrapped up and you get this pigeon right here. You get this pigeon burrito right here. Mix a little Hillary Clinton rice, some Kamala Harris beans, and some AOC guacamole. You get this crazy pigeon right here. And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, I am doing my civic duty as an American, warning the constituents of the 33rd Congressional District of California, do not elect or vote for this pigeon for Congress, ladies and gentlemen. I am doing my part as an American, warning other Americans not to vote for this pigeon, ladies and gentlemen. I am doing my civic duty, folks. Because somebody should have warned us about AOC in New York. Somebody should have been making videos about AOC and saying, hey, guys, don't vote for her. She's not going to allow us to build the Amazon plant here in the Bronx so we can have more jobs. AOC, all out crazy, is not going to do anything for the Bronx or Queens. So don't vote for her.
commenting on here, and for some reason you keep on commenting, even though I just blocked you, I'm going to tell you something. The harder you fight, the harder I fight. Okay. Whenever you try to attack me with anything, I fight harder. I'm not the.
Remember we talked about this yesterday about fighting these people. We got to go fight. It's 2022. I don't want to fight, man. I don't want to fight. Nobody wants to fight, man. Trying to enjoy life, trying to make some money, trying to work. I'm trying to survive right now. I don't want to fight. I want to survive. We fight. Fight what? Fight. You talk about fight. My message, fight. Why fight? That's so negative, man. We're trying to survive here. We're trying to help each other out here. We're at another level right now. We're trying to survive this Biden touch. We're trying to survive the inflations. We're trying to survive. We're not trying to fight right now. We're trying to survive.
I'm not the type of person that.
What, are you still fighting over the elections? Or what are you fighting for? What?
That takes things sitting down. I fight harder, and I'm the type of person that when you do this, you motivate me to do even more. Okay, you've taught me things over the last 2 years, 3 years that are not easily learned. Why? Because of your actions. Your actions only let you. For some reason, we're not able to block them. They somehow. Yes, normally you're able to block them. For some reason, right now, they keep on commenting.
How funny it is to troll her videos. She got distracted by the trolls. They were trolling her yesterday, and oh man, I kind of want to join in the fun now.
I blocked them, and they keep on commenting. I'm not sure what it is, because this is their purpose, obviously. But see, I didn't know this was going to happen. So next time I'll have somebody watching, blocking, deleting every single one of your comments, and I won't care what you have to say. See, that's what's great when you have friends. When
there's no day wait today. We might go overtime today, ladies and gentlemen. I might be doing some overtime covering the pigeon. So share. As long as the ratings stay above 30, I'll continue after 9 o'clock.
You have people around you, which a lot of people that do this type of stuff don't. They don't have anybody around them. So they are, yeah. And I've been blocking every single page, every single comment for months now, right? Because I learned how, which is not easy to do with pages. And
yo, you guys got some really funny comments, man. People love the pigeon. I don't know. People like
and for some reason right now this account can't be blocked. Why? Why is that? You can only delete the comments. So now we get now I get somebody watching, I delete your comments, I'll slide them so I can't even see some of them, and then I'll keep going. You're not going to stop me no matter what you do. So, but anyway, and I don't care what you post, and I don't care what you post about my personal life. That is, and your accusations, you should show proof of your accusations. A couple years ago, I was accused of being a human trafficker, and them having ample evidence of me being a human trafficker, and they never provided the comment. They never provided the evidence, never ever provided the evidence. They said, we have ample evidence of her being a human trafficker. It was never.
So you want people to show up with like an evidence bag with the date on it? What the hell do you want? Evidence. What evidence? What are you talking about? You make the lies grant. Like, who said you're a human? What the hell are you talking about? This pigeon. I'm not saying these crazy things. The pigeon is saying it, right? This way, my bad. This is why I play these things. Because she's crazy, man. She's saying these crazy things. Thank you, Michelle Hutchin, for the coffee. I really appreciate that, ladies. Appreciate that. I don't know. She's saying it, man. She's saying that she's a human trafficker. So now people are going to research that. So you have Kirsten Weldon's audience, right? Kirsten's audience seeks the truth, finds out the truth. They should probably start researching you, Pigeon. Really researching you. Who are you? Why do you live in Mexico and run for Congress in America? When was the last time you paid taxes in America? She's going to say all these things right now. She's going to say that she lives out of the P.O. box. You're going to listen to this.
Provided. Never.
She rats on herself out. Just listen to her.
You've never provided evidence of anything. All you have is a bunch of Facebook accounts where you make fake pages, and where you just collaborate with one another, and there's nothing you could do. Like right now, you keep on commenting, I keep on deleting, and that's the end of it. So anyway, please go to my Telegram. Please follow on Telegram, because that's a very good platform that we could use. That's a very good platform that we can use to share without the fear of being censored. One of the main things that we fear is getting censored, because we spend a lot of times doing research or doing things, and we are afraid of our content being taken down.
So you talk about censorship, free speech, but yet you're blocking people on your chat. Isn't that hypocrisy?
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of effort put into it. So definitely go to my Telegram. I think most of you have the link. Definitely use it. And it's as the details of what exactly she got, what she didn't get, and so we don't have access to medical records. We don't have access to whether she denied or refused treatment. We really don't. So, but we do have access to the other person that I'm talking about. Their family members have come forward, and a lot of the things are very similar. And I think, again, we're going to see more and more and more. And I promise you guys, next time I do something like this, which maybe I'll do twice a week, I will have someone dedicated to what a waste of time. They keep commenting, and now their comments are being deleted, and it seems to me like such a waste of time to be typing, and for your comment to be deleted immediately. There's something else that I wanted to share with you today. Everybody.
Thank you, Hobo Chili Recipe for the coffee. Can we get this Mexican monster some ghetto glamour shots or some makeup at 5 and below? Every aspect of the pigeon is nauseating. I apologize for that. Let me get you a cleanser.
Doing the pigeon.
There we go. Do your research on the echo chamber of Telegram. People are asking you questions in the chat, Pigeon, and then you want to run to Telegram.
Yeah.
I don't even know who's on Telegram. You know, Telegram. I'll get Telegram. I think I have it. I don't use it. Same thing like Discord. When I get bigger, maybe if I ever get big, I don't know. I'm not talking about like fat bigger. But the audience grows. I might get a Telegram or one of these things that people have. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you, Hobo Chiller. I appreciate that. Oh, believe it or not, she has a page. Oh, wow. That's an oxymoron. Beauty by Pigeon. That's an oxymoron. Now, let me skip around here, ladies and gentlemen, because this pigeon, she goes around in circles. I mean, that's how pigeons fly in circles, right? I guess it's a pigeon thing to fly around in circles.
Gonna take us to war. He's gonna be responsible for the next big war in the world. Now, well, 4 years of his presidency, we didn't have any war, and look at what's happened since Biden took office. We've had the incident in Afghanistan.
She has no substance, no content. She doesn't have anything in her brain to talk about these things. Do some research, do some reading before you do a show. Like, put some effort into it. Like, you have a big following. I give you that. When you turn on your videos, you probably get, I don't know, 200, 300 viewers. And this is how you treat your viewers, giving them this garbage of a video show. 54 minutes of this garbage you give your audience. I enjoy doing this. This is why I took the money that I made here last year. I invested it right back into the show. I bought this very expensive microphone with the very expensive equipment and the computers, the 2 screens, because I enjoy doing this. I love doing this. I wake up early in the morning to do this because I love it. And you know something, ladies and gentlemen? I enjoy you watching. I enjoy the fact that the loyal viewers I have. I enjoy it. And you know what I want to give you back good show, a good production. Remember when the mic, who the hell is calling me from a weird number? I'm not picking that up. Remember I used to have that mic that was, I'll turn the robot voice. I'm like, because I listen to podcasts, I listen to other shows. I want to listen to a show where I can laugh, enjoy, and get some news, get some information, learn about something. You know, the pigeon is like a little series. It's entertaining more than anything with the pigeon. But this is psychology. My bachelor's is in psychology. This is studying a human mind of a narcissist. I broke this down in one of the earlier videos, the type of narcissism that this pigeon is. I'll do another one in the future when I do a pigeon special. I'll break it down, her behavior. But for those of you that watch me in the morning, I'm introducing you guys to the pigeon. This is a congressional candidate, and one of these days, one of these evenings, I'm going to do a pigeon special, and I'm gonna break it down more. Her narcissism, how she uses the dog shelter to make herself feel important. So, like, if you try to attack her, this is all liberal tactics. So, Alinsky, she uses liberal tactics. She hides behind the woman card. She hides behind the race card. She's a dual citizen. So, when Americans attack her, oh, you're attacking me because I'm Mexican. And when Mexicans attack her, oh, you're attacking me because I'm American. So she uses her cards. She uses the woman card. Oh, you attacking me because I'm a woman of color. She has used that in the past before, ladies and gentlemen. I kid you not. I'll try to get you those clips. She has used those cards before. I am a woman of color. This is why you guys are attacking me. She actually said, why are conservatives attacking me? Because I'm a woman of color in Mexico. MAGA, man. That's why, man, I couldn't I'm not down with that MAGA, like the whole MAGA train, the MAGA unity stuff. I can't, because the narcissism, the egos were huge. Were very huge, man. Like everybody tries to take you out. If you have a lot of followers, a lot of viewers, there's somebody right there behind you with a knife to take them away from you. They're like, oh, like the pigeon, right? What this pigeon did, she'll get to know you personally and blackmail you. This pigeon enjoys blackmailing people. That's what she does. Like she has pictures. Like she tries to use it against you, try to blackmail you. She'll just send you a message. Oh, stop making videos about me, or I'll do this, or I'll do that. Go ahead, pigeon. That's what she threatens you. She always. I don't want to say things on YouTube without showing the videos. So, because I prefer to let the videos do the talking. All right, I let the videos do the talking. Oh, legal Latino said. I didn't say it. The pigeon said it. I didn't. I'll show you guys. Where's this video? Let's see if I can find it real quick, because I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. Oh, right here. Right here, right here. So this is she does. She blackmails all the men she has slept with. And she's running for Congress. So just like Kamala Harris slept her way to the top, Pigeon's on her way to doing that, right? So check this. Listen to this, ladies. I didn't say anything. She said this.
Are you gonna marry me? Are you gonna leave your wife? Are you gonna marry me? Are you gonna leave your wife? Are you gonna marry me? Are you gonna leave your wife? And if you don't marry me, I'm gonna text your dad with really awful pictures of you that I took while you were sleeping.
So she took pictures of a man while he was sleeping.
Are you gonna marry me? Are you gonna leave your wife? Are you gonna marry me? Are you gonna leave your wife? Are you gonna marry me? Are you gonna leave your wife? And if you don't marry me, I'm gonna text your dad with really awful pictures of you that I took while you were sleeping. Are you gonna marry?
So if that's not blackmailing, she admitted to blackmailing right there, right? I don't know. Maybe, right? Because she's threatening to send pictures if you don't do this. That's blackmail. That's blackmail. So let's go back to this congressional candidate. This person is running for Congress. She's on the ballot to get voted in November in the 33rd Congressional District of California, ladies and gentlemen.
President Trump.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's what she was doing, right? She was doing the pigeon behavior right there. Pigeon behavior.
And now, with what's going on with Ukraine.
Look at her. Look at her trying to speak about what current events, what's going on. She doesn't know what to say. She has no substance.
They're evacuating people, and apparently something much bigger is going on. Who else died? A relative of a friend of mine. So a very good friend of mine. So obviously I have firsthand account of exactly what happened to this person. I'm not just speculating because they're the family member.
I gotta skip this shit.
So what I told you guys a couple of days ago about me, something about what I do, because I could see it if it was for a couple months, but now it's become like 4 or 5. How, a few weeks or maybe, again, not against me because it's not a lot of people, but how dedicated they are. Some of these people are 24 hours a day. So something triggers them. Something majorly triggers them. Something about me, something about what I do, because I could see it if it was for a couple months or
see when she's at her best, when she's talking about people, when she's attacking people, you see how she speaks fast, she knows what she's saying. But when she's trying to talk about Biden, Ukraine, where we go one, we go all, trust the plan, she's and hey, Pigeon, if you're actually watching right now, Any money bet the pigeon is watching right now. How about you fix your speech? How about you stop saying and You're a congressional candidate. Practice your public speaking. How about starting with that? I didn't say nothing wrong. I'm trying to give you advice. I want you to run for Congress. I'm waiting for that speech. I want to break down that speech. What are you going to do for the constituents of the 33rd Congressional District? What are you going to do, pigeon? What are you going to do? You haven't even put out a plan. Is this how a congressional candidate runs a campaign? What are you doing? It's almost February. Where's your campaign? Let's go.
A few weeks or maybe 6 months. But when they've been doing this for over 2, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, obviously something, either they're because again, if it was one person or two people, I could say, okay, well, it's one person, two people. But now it's become like 4 or 5. How is it possible that someone could be so dedicated, so dedicated? Why? Because it's a bigger battle. It's a much bigger battle. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than politics. It's a much bigger battle. How far is our message going to get? Right now, we
pretentious much? Pretentious? This is bigger than me, guys. This is bigger than me. This is when you attack me, you're attacking the world. This is bigger. Pretentious much? Pretentious? And the opportunistic part here is she's writing a woman that passed away named Kirsten Weldon, Kirsten W.
We're going to have thousands of people watch this. What exactly are we triggering in this enemy that we all know?
Triggering.
How far?
Triggering. The only triggering here is on camera. The only triggering the audience sees is on camera. What are you talking about? Nobody else is triggered. The person in the camera is the one that sounds triggered.
How far are we going to get for them to be doing this? And
that's not. I don't have a dog. That dog noise. That's not me. This is very, very, very disrespectful to your audience. Like, as I stated like a few minutes ago, when you have an audience, you treat your audience with respect. You don't want outside noise, outside interference. She talked about Kirsten being like that. Kirsten W, when she did her video, she put her attention. Actually, the one time that I played Kirsten on this show was when the pigeon interrupted her while she was doing a live stream. I don't know if I played it here. Yeah, I did. I'll see if I could find it. Oh, yeah, I did. I remember. I gotta find it. I remember it. I remember playing. I'll find it. I'll find it, ladies and gentlemen.
You're tired of looking at my nose. If you're tired of looking at my nose, you can always delete the.
Is she reading my comments? Who said something about her nose? Look, is she reading my comments? Look at that. She read your comment in real time, 12-pack. 12-pack, she read your comment. I'm going to leave this up. I'm going to get myself out of here. I'm going to leave that comment. You want to get a screenshot of that. This is a good screen record right here.
Triggering in this enemy that we all know, how far are we going to get for them to be doing this, And you're tired of looking at my nose. If you're tired of looking at my nose, you can always delete the video, or shut it down. So anyway, how exactly obsessed are these people? And I agree. Truth does trigger them. And I'm going to tell you something. One of the things that I learned with President Trump is that you can avoid a lot of it and you can ignore a lot of it, but you shouldn't ignore all of it. I feel that sometimes by ignoring, for example, with President Trump, a lot of the accusations that were made against him.
Pretentious much? Now you're like, Just like Trump, I'm getting attacked. Just like Trump. Just like Trump, I have a lot of haters. Just like Trump. Just like Trump. Just like Trump. Like now you grouped yourself with the former president. Like you hide. Now you're hiding behind Trump. Now you're using the Trump name, right? Isn't your name Paloma for Trump? You're using the Trump name from the beginning. You hide behind it. So it's like if you attack her, you're attacking Trump. That's her mentality.
He ignored a lot of them, you know, and by ignoring them, it almost made us feel like he was running away from them. And I don't think you should ever run away from any accusation unless it's true and you just want to run away from it. You want to. You know, I don't think you should run away from accusations. I think you should address accusations, especially the very, very bizarre ones, especially the ones that are not true, especially the ones that they have no proof of. Because what that does is it takes away their credibility. It really does. Like, for example, I'll give you an example. Okay, let me give you an example.
Give us an example.
3 years ago, this Oscar deported felon guy orchestrated a show against me. And they were saying that I lived out of a P.O. box in LA, that I didn't really have a physical address in LA, right? I'm going to share this example with you. So he orchestrates this and he says, she lives out of a P.O. box, and they do a couple shows about it. And the Trump people are going crazy, right? Patriots everywhere, like, oh my God, this is breaking. This is shocking, right? A month later, they find records of me in that same year or over the same months that they were talking about, getting illegally evicted by one of my roommates because, she used to be into drugs and I don't. Whatever.
Okay, so if your roommate evicted you and she was into drugs, what do you consider drugs? What do you consider drugs? You consider weed drugs? She likes to say, I do drugs. I do CBDX, ladies and gentlemen. I enjoy my CBDX. All right. CBDX is a medicine. CBD is medicine. So, Pigeon, I don't know how you're going to run for office in California and saying marijuana, THC, and CBD is bad. That's what she likes to say. So I don't think you're going to get not even one vote in your congressional district if you're going to be like, weed is bad, man. Because I think that's the drug she's talking about. You did not get illegally evicted. No, you got evicted probably because not paying for rent. Everywhere this pigeon has gone to 100, has been kicked out of 109 groups, cities, and countries. Every city this pigeon has gone to, she has been kicked out and exiled. 109 cities, ladies and gentlemen. She wants to talk about, I have homes here. That's right. That's right. Let me get a that's right, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. That's right. This pigeon says she has a home here. She has a home there. No, you've been evicted from there. You've been evicted from there, here and there. You have been evicted from over 109 cities, countries, groups, organization, movies, commercials. You have been kicked out of movies. And then you want to blame everybody else. You want to blame those 109. You want to blame all those people that, they all hate me. No, they hate you because of you. You're the one burning the bridges. You're the one turning people into your enemies. You're the problem here. If you start looking at the patterns, because that's what we do in the show, we look at patterns. You got to start realizing it. Look at yourself in the mirror and realize, perhaps I am the problem. Why do I create enemies everywhere you go? You want to talk about you only have 4 or 5 people attack? I think it's more. There's a whole group of people attacking you. It's not just one person or 2. You keep naming all these names. I think there's way more people because everywhere you have gone, you have made enemies. Everywhere. You make enemies. You're in the business of making enemies. Even before Kirsten passed away, you became enemies with her. You guys stopped talking. And that's something you admitted to in one of your videos. She got kicked out of the immigration. Oh, that's right. That's right. She did. I think we have that video. Let's see if I can pull that up. She got kicked out of an immigration camp. That is so true. Not even the immigrants wanted her. Like you got kicked out of your own Tijuana. Your own people kicked you out. You're not wanted by anybody because you are not a good friend. You are not a good person. When are you going to get that through your head? But then you discovered social media where people don't know who you are, where people in Montana, where people in Wyoming watch you and be like, oh, that's a patriot right there. That Mexican pigeon with the MAGA hat, that's a patriot. That's what they're saying, but they don't know who you really are. Oh man, I wish I had that clip. Oh my. Oh man, getting kicked out. Oh man, let me see if I got this. Oh, thank you for. Oh, that's right, Team Leone. All right, let me keep playing her video. I'm gonna try to look for the video. My bad. Let me.
Whatever. I don't blame her, but whatever. She is, Anyway, I was illegally evicted. There was a record of it, whatever else, right? And can you imagine their contradiction? Wait, she lives out of a PO box, and then they try to expose me for something else, and it turns out that it was an illegal eviction against me. So anyway, stuff like that. That's why you have to expose them, because once they start contradicting themselves, they lose all credibility. That's exactly what happens. They lose credibility, and because I think about 99% of the stuff that they put out about me is false, other than my name and what I look like, and they found civil records of lawsuits that I've won in Mexico.
See, I found the one with the PO box. I got it.
Live in Mexico, and you guys have seen me waking up in Mexico for the last 8 months. I didn't just move to Mexico because of the caravans. I live in Mexico. I've lived in Mexico for 11 years. I travel a lot to LA. I'm in LA right now. I've traveled a lot to Florida. I travel a lot to Pennsylvania. I went to school I don't travel a lot to Pennsylvania, but I travel sometimes to like back east. I went to school in New York City a long time ago, but I've lived in Tijuana without any interruption for the last 11 years. I moved to Tijuana in 2008. I believe it was July 2008.
Her own words. She doesn't live in America. Her own words. All right? Her own words. Let's finish up this video, folks. We got to finish up this video. I got to get to work. Let's finish up this pigeon video.
Yeah, people abuse the law. I win. That's what happens. And they found that. So they found those records.
That's right.
A woman filed one time fake charges. She almost went to jail. Stuff like that. So anyway, and they found a lot of my movie channel stuff. So we never went to war with President Trump.
She sounds like what's the guy from Revenge of the Sith? They always what's his name? Thomas? Yeah, yeah. Look. She's talking about the accusations or whatever, and then she switches it to Trump. Oh my gosh, this was great.
Lose credibility, and because I think about 99% of the stuff that they put out about me is false, other than
look at this transition.
What I look like.
Look at this transition.
And they found civil records of lawsuits that I've won in Mexico. Yeah, people abuse the law. I win. That's what happens. And they found that. So they found those records. A woman filed one time fake charges. She almost went to.
Everybody files fake charges against her. Everybody. Right? Right? Everybody is wrong. Everybody's the problem. She's not the problem, right? As you can see through this video, she's very sane, right? She's very calm. She's very intellectual, right? You guys could tell that, right? She knows what she's talking about, right? Right? She's, she knows what she's talking about. She's very well spoken, right? And
jail, stuff like that. So anyway, and they found a lot of my movie channel stuff. So we never went to war with President Trump, even though they said we would, you know. We never had any, we didn't have these major losses that we've had.
All right, we skipped this stuff. This
If
is
people can't see that, there's something else. Why can't people see what's going on? What your concerns are. Let me know what you loved. And I remember going on a trip one time. It's really and I could just see her saying she was funny. And the reason why it was funny is because she was so honest, and she was always in her mind thinking about everything that was going on and everything that she wanted to share. Or I mean, her entire like we would be again grocery shopping, right? And she'd be like, oh, I don't know, like that type of stuff. But she would say something else, or this was her personality. So I think this intro, this reel of her intro and her puritanicals, don't even get me started with the puritanicals. And the reason why I laugh too is because she used to say puritanical. She used to say a lot of things on her show, but she used to say a lot more off the show. If I could only share with you a lot of the things that I'm like, some stuff I can't, some stuff I really can't. But the pretentious opportunist, she just went crazy with that phrase, and
yeah, she went crazy with that phrase because when she met you, that word clicked into Kirsten Weldon's mind. You know what you are, Pigeon? A pretentious opportunist. And Kirsten knew that because she knew if something were to happen, you would take her death into it and become an opportunist, because that's what you have become. Now you have ramped up your videos, right? Weren't you running for Congress? Now you're mourning the death of loss of your friend for 3 weeks. Weren't you supposed to go to this place, Tapachula, and rescue dogs, or stop the caravan, or do this or do that? Like, what do you do? Like, where are you going? Aren't you running for Congress? Now you got to go save dogs. Now you got to go like mourn Kirsten. What are you doing? What are you doing?
And she had a specific way to refer to different people, to expose them, really, because that's really what they are, right? And so she it was not just online, it was also offline, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. That's why some people have said certain things, but I've been around other people like Kirsten, and I thankfully I had already been around people like Kirsten, and some, especially one person kind of reminded me of her, from who's a lot older, who is 80, I believe 86 right now. And so I've been friends with that person for almost 20 years, and
I highly doubt anybody's been friends with you more than 20 days. I highly doubt that. But listen how she treats her friends.
They're just personalities that you just learn about from, and you learn a lot, and some people don't like it. I loved it,
Oh, I gotta skip this.
People have comments that I've gotten. You don't have to believe me. Do your own research and listen to Scott's show. I don't, I haven't seen his to do with, I don't really know what it has to do. That is the purpose of sharing. That's why comments are important, right? And letting people know. I'm sure almost everybody here is gonna go watch it, because that is the purpose of sharing. That's why comments are important, right? You made a comment.
And yet you delete comments and block people.
Here, and now we all know about the show, and we should watch it and see it, and or maybe you should tell us about it, because it would make it a lot easier. If you want to give us a description of what was said, a brief description, as much as brief as it can be, so we can, so I can share it with everybody else. Since you're,
she sounds like a Honda Civic, a 1993 Honda Civic, and geez, man, like maybe that's what the nostrils are for, right? To like breathe in, to say and I hope this doesn't become part of my vocabulary. Oh no.
Since you did see it, and the rest of us have to.
And poor those dogs. Why are there always dogs barking? Why are there always cats crying? Like, what? My cat crying is annoying. My cat wakes me up. He's annoying. My cat is. I love my cat. I love you, puppy. I love you. I love you. But damn, he gets annoying. So imagine having all those animals at the same time. Oh my gosh. And then she's trying to do a video, and I'm trying to listen to this video, and all I hear is dogs, and like we're at a pound, like we're an adoption center to adopt some dogs or a cat.
Some of us have not. So anyway, let me see what else is going on. There's so much going on.
No.
I'm definitely not going to allow that. Articles off the internet and sharing about my memories with her. That's what I've done. So anyway, and maybe I'll scroll back and forth. But that way we can stay on track, not get distracted, because that's what these people want. As heck, I am not going to allow that. I'm definitely not going to allow that, and what, sharing the information?
Who's dropping these pots in the pans? Why is there so much noise in this house? What is this, a zoo, a circus? Where are you making this video from? Or are you in the kitchen in the back of a circus or ASPCA? Like, what are you cooking dogs? Why are pots and pans? And all of a sudden there's no dogs barking anymore. What the hell? What's going on here? 1 minute dogs were like barking for their lives. Now pots and pans, and now I don't hear the dogs. What's going on? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm definitely not going to allow that. So, I'm not spreading misinformation. I'm reading articles off the internet and sharing about my memories with her. That's what I've done. So anyway, I think maybe some people want to take conspiracy theories and use them. I've told you guys since the beginning, I had information about her last days, and that's pretty much it. I didn't really have much else.
Look at the cat now. Now you hear the cat.
I've shared whatever's factual. I read an article that was from the sheriff, from a local reporter.
I gotta skip this.
Are stealing anybody's information. I wasn't at Crescent Memorial. Well, I didn't know about it. I found out about it 2 days later, and then I shared it too. So I didn't really know about it. They put it together so quick, and it was on a Monday.
Well, you were too busy on a Monday. So they had a memorial for Kirsten, right? And I guess she wasn't invited because all of Kirsten's close friends. It was a Zoom memorial, and I guess people forgot to invite the pigeon, or they didn't want the pigeon to attend. You're her best friend, right? Right? You're one of her closest friends because you're making a lot of videos about Kirsten, right? Why weren't you invited to her memorial on Zoom? It's not like you had to get on a plane or get on your, flap your pigeon wings and fly around or whatever the hell you do. You didn't do that, right? All you had to do was get a link and go on Zoom and attend this memorial. How come you were not invited? Or how come you did not attend this memorial? I don't know. I'm just asking the question.
And so I wasn't really aware of it. I wish I would have been there. I didn't get anything like.
Well, I can't visit her pages now because it is blocked. Like I have to have a Facebook account to visit it. I used to go on the like when it was live, and now I can't go on it.
Like that. So he did not say I was stealing Kirsten's information. Oh, okay. Well, now, maybe we should watch the show. I've never met Scott, and Kirsten used to really talk highly of him. I know they maybe there was, something where they didn't talk for a couple weeks or something, or I don't know. So I don't know, but I just know that they were good friends, and she used to refer to him as my really good friend, Scott McKay. So that's all I really know of him. And I know that he is very, we'll watch it, and that not have so many cats and dogs together, and more than just, that it relates to everything that's going on. That Kirsten.
Yeah, I think she gets boring after this, ladies and gentlemen. She gets boring after that. I don't think I got any more good stuff out of this video from there. I avoid like the boring parts. When she starts talking about normal stuff, is boring. It's funny when she gets mad. That's the funny part. Other than that, all you're gonna hear is ladies and gentlemen, please comment. We went overtime today. Ooh, 2 hours. All right, we went overtime today, ladies and gentlemen. Comment. Say good morning. I'm not sure if Dayway's live. Go check them out. Coach Greg Adams. I don't know who's live. JJ Stone is probably live. Go check him out. Now, oh my gosh, I'm saying it now. Every time I say and when I'm speaking, I'm gonna slap myself. Okay? All right. Let's not start talking like that, ladies and gentlemen, or else we're not gonna watch these videos anymore, because that kind of speech is contagious. I'd rather stop myself than say those two words. I'm not gonna keep repeating them, because then it's gonna become part of your vocabulary. I'm part of my vocabulary. And I'm not allowing that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, comment. I like always to give a shout out. I appreciate you guys. Hit that like button. I appreciate you guys tuning in. You like to support, help out the show. In the description, links, PayPal, Cash App, buy me a coffee, super chat, help out the show, invest in the show, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button. I'm live every morning, 7:30 a.m. And if I'm not live, something wrong happened to me. I don't know. Something happened to me. So as long as I'm alive, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be going live every morning, 7:30 a.m., Monday through Fridays. God willing, actually. God willing. I wake up and I'll be live. Ladies and gentlemen, hit that. Tell me good morning. Tell me good afternoon. Tell me goodbye until tomorrow. I'll give you guys a shout out as we play Man Cave by Irrational Times. Shout out to Irrational Times. Shout out to the lovely assistant. Here we go. Man Cave, ladies and gentlemen. Comment so I could give you a shout out. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, it is. I really want to get a Stream Deck, Elgato, but I want to pay off this other stuff first before I get that. So, yeah, that's why I'm working 2 jobs. And one job is to pay my rent. The other one I'm saving. And whatever I do in the show, it helps pay the internet. So you guys help me pay for the internet, for the light, for the equipment. So, and I get to do the show for fun. It's fun. All the things, nothing is free. So it covers the cost, at least for the internet and electricity and the other stuff. And I'm having fun doing this. So I'm not worried, because that's the reason I got other jobs for. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. Shout out to Nikki Fruit Loops. Shout out to Mary Rowe. Shout out to Winning TV. Shout out to Samantha 7076. Shout out to Josephine Lopez. That's right. Shout out to Nikki Fruit Loops. Shout out to Mary Rowe. Shout out to Samantha 1776. Shout out to Luann Petty. Shout out to Mary Rowe. Shout out to Zen Rhino. Thank you. Shout out to Josephine Lopez. Shout out to my man Hobo Chili Recipe. Shout out to Luann Petty. Shout out to Original Burns. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to the Peaceful Penguin. The Peaceful Penguin. You should talk to the Pretentious Pigeon. Shout out to original Matt the Man Cave. Sometimes it gets kind of hot. Shout out to Slender Bob. Shout out to the Peaceful Penguin, the Man Cave. Shout out to Steve MXO. Shout out to Shakes M. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Shout out to Michelle Hutchins. Shout out to Luan Pettis. Shout out to B Smiley. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Shout out to Mary Rowe. Shout out to Josephine Lopez. Shout out to Rocket Man, Rocky Matrix. Who else is in the chat? Shout out to Michelle Hutchins. Who else is in the chat? Shout out to Winning TV. Thank you for the coffee. Shout out to Rocket Man, Rocky Matrix. Why always stops there? Oh, man. Shout out to 12 Pack. Shout out to Cheeseburger at the Man Cave. Sometimes it gets kind of hot. Shout out to Selma So Wavy down at the Man Cave. Shout out to Winning TV. Shout out to Lou and Petty. Thank you for the coffee. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Thank you for the coffee. Appreciate it. Shout out to Mitchell Hutchins. Thank you for the coffee. I appreciate it. Shout out to DJ MXO. Who else is in the chat? Shout out to Danny Real Jr. Another day. Shout out to Melissa Young. Who else is in the chat? Thank you, Winning TV. Shout out to Winning TV. Thank you for the coffee. Shout out to Swally. Shout out to Boca Bradley. Man, like legal Latino. Living life like Evel Knievel. Shout out to CC. Who else is in the chat? Shout out to Kimberly Gaillard. Shout out to Swami Mommy. Shout out to Boca Bradley. Shout out to Tina Harnaga. Shout out to Flowers in Her Hair. Shout out to Dennis Rice. Shout out to Danny Real Jr. at the Man Cave. Shout out to DC3. Oh, shout out to, what's up? Down at the Man Cave. Shout out to Mendy Hellbush. Shout out Mr. Crypto. Did I get everybody? Shout out to Mysterious. Shout out to Boca Bradley. Shout out to Andrew Audio. Shout out to Super Spurg. Shout out to Allison Craig. Shout out to Allison Craig. Shout out to you. Who else is in the chat? All right, got everybody. Shout out to Mysterious. Shout out to Blues Dolls. Shout out to Andrew Audio. Shout out to Pamela Hernandez, Allison Craig. Sam, I hope I got everybody. I don't want to be missing anybody. I don't like missing people. Did I get everybody? Shout out to... Damn, people want to claim me on their taxes, man. All right, thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Allison Craig. I got everybody. Last call. Shout out to Samantha 1776. Did I get everybody? Shout out to Lou and Petty. Shout out to Zen Rhino. Did I get everybody? Last call. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button on the way out. I'll be live again tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m., ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for staying with me overtime. Appreciate that. Take care, everybody. Have a good day. God willing. See you.